What's up guys, TmarTn here, and this video was uploaded yesterday, but it was taken down because YouTube thought it was porn or something. I don't know, don't ask me, but I wanted to re-upload it, not because I want that YouTube money, but just because I put a lot of thought into it, and I thought you guys would find it interesting, and I wanted to make sure those of you who didn't see it yet got to see it. So anyway, here it is. Hope you all enjoy. What's up guys, TmarTn here, and today we're going to be talking about Modern Warfare 3, and I think this is a pretty important video, because there's been some videos out there recently that I strongly disagree with, and I don't want you guys to just see a one-sided argument. But before we get into this video, which I have a lot to say, I just want to say, disclaimer, I'm not going to be talking about anything that is not currently known by the public. I am going off of experience at Call of Duty XP, and reading tweets, and reading articles on websites, watching interviews, and stuff like that. So, I'm not going to be leaking any information. It's not like I had the game early or anything. Something's caught in my throat, but let's get into this video. So, lately, there have been some people saying that they don't really like Modern Warfare 3 or it's not going to be a good game, and I know what you guys are thinking. You're thinking, oh my god, he's talking about XJAWS, he's going at XJAWS. I'm not only talking about Sam. He's one of the guys that is saying this, but he's not the only guy, and I honestly love Sam like a brother. I just kind of disagree with him. Now, one of the main arguments I see when people saying Modern Warfare 3 isn't going to be very good is because it's going to be Modern Warfare 2.5, and that's in air quotes. Now, I want you to think about this. When has a game ever not been like its predecessor? Take a look at Battlefield 3. Was it a new game? Yes. Did it have new game mechanics? Yes. New maps, new guns, new looks? Yes, yes, yes. But was it still Battlefield? Did it still play like Battlefield? Yes, it's going to be Battlefield no matter what you do to it. Take a look at Halo. Halo Reach came out a while back. Halo Reach was a lot newer than Halo 3. There was a lot of new stuff, but it was still Halo. You were still this super Spartan with a lot of health. You still jumped 20 feet in the air, and there was a primary focus on shooting, grenading, and meleeing. It's still Halo. Just like Call of Duty is always going to be Call of Duty. It's always going to be Call of Duty. I don't know how else to say that. Now, there are always going to be changes and improvements. They might take some stuff out. They might, they'll always do new guns and new maps and stuff like that. But it's still going to be Call of Duty. Just like any other game, kind of genre or series out there, it's always going to be that same base game. Now, has Modern Warfare 3 changed as much as it has in the past? Maybe not. It's pretty similar to Modern Warfare 2. There's some same looking textures and, the maps kind of look similar, but it's still a very, very new game. It might not change as much as it did from World at War to Black Ops, but that doesn't mean it's going to be a bad game. That doesn't mean it's not going to be an awesome game, which I personally think it is. Now, they have done a lot of improvements, and, they've really, even though it kind of looks the same, this is so much different than Modern Warfare 2, it's not even funny. They've done so many improvements to it. So let's take a look at some of these. One-man army, gone. That was one of the biggest problems in Modern Warfare 2. It's gone. Danger close, gone. That means noob tubes are obsolete. I have been noob tubed so many times without the blast shield, and I haven't died. Noob tubes are not worth even using anymore unless you just want to be an asshat about it. So, that's a good thing. Commando, gone. No more frustrating cross-map lunges at you. That's gone. They've taken it all out. So that's a huge difference from Modern Warfare 2 already. That eliminates half the bullshit we went through for a whole year 2 years ago. Now, Last Stand, gone. Kind of. It's a death streak, but you won't run into it too often. You're not going to get blob shotted or anything like that. So all these things have been taken out, which really, really improves the gameplay. Now, talking about that, there are no uber overpowered guns like there were in Modern Warfare 2. There's no ACR with zero recoil on it. All the guns seem to have a little bit of recoil, and it takes some skill to use them. There's no FAMAS. Well, there's a couple guns that are better than the other ones, but there's no super duper overpowered gun that nothing can compete with. Everything is pretty competitive. Now, connection has greatly been improved over Black Ops. It is crazy. You guys know in Black Ops about how you would be shot around corners, or like in kill cams, you would shoot at someone, they would shoot and kill you, and in the kill cam, you wouldn't even shoot at them. That's been fixed. I'm never frustrated with this game, ever, or at least the people I've played it, I haven't heard them be frustrated. So, connection has been greatly improved, as well as that idea that they talked about where the connection or the host is switched in every lobby to kind of give everyone a chance to have host, and it kind of picks the best host for everyone, whereas you're not going to be playing on a 2 or a 3 bar all night long. So that's really good. Now, the maps, the maps are insane. So they've been improved so much. In Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops, there were spots on maps that you could see, you know, half the map from this window up there. You were really hard to hit. You could just pick off enemies all day. There were these crazy choke points that if you held those down, you would get insane kill streaks, and you could just spawn trap the heck out of the other team. That's been taken out of Modern Warfare 3. They even said it. They said they wanted to eliminate those power positions and make it more of a rushier type game rather than a campier type game, and that has been 110% successful. You know, it's just there aren't too many campers and there aren't too many spots to entice you to camp, so that's pretty cool. There are still a couple, but it's not as bad as it has been in the past. So those are some of the improvements that they've done over the previous Call of Duties. Now, what are some of the innovative things, you know, things that they've added in? Well, one is weapon XP. So now you rank up your person, but you can also rank up your weapons in order to get attachments and camos and all that kind of stuff. And it kind of encourages people to use different weapons. You know, don't use that same thing. You know, it's going to be the max level. Use something else. Rank up something else. Get some other challenge. Get some other attachment. And it kind of enhances the gameplay. Now, also, the kill streaks have been completely redone, and this is something that's good and bad at the same time. Now, I'm sure you guys know there are 3 packages: Assault, Support, and Specialist, and Assault kill streak stack, and those are the killing kill streaks. Those are the AC-130s, the Chopper Gunners, or the Osprey Gunners, the Pavlos, stuff like that. Support kill streaks, you can die and still stay on your kill streak or your point streak, and these are more recon oriented, and that's where I have the problem. That's a big problem in Modern Warfare 3. People that run support, you know, typically the people who can't string together better kill streaks are the people who are going to be able to get UAVs and counter UAVs and advanced UAVs and recon drones and stuff like that, which I don't really agree with, because there's none of that in the assault kill streaks besides UAV. So I mean, people that want to run assault and are good and can get a lot of kills in a row, they aren't going to be able to get these recon oriented kill streaks. Now, you could argue that, well, that's a team-based thing. You know, some of your teammates should run assault, some should run support, and then you guys can get the best of both worlds. That's true, but for a solo player that wants to run assault, they're going to be hounded with UAVs and counter UAVs and stuff like that all game long, to the point where it's just going to make Assassin necessary, which is a second tier perk that blocks you from UAVs and stuff like that. So, you know, that's... In the same time, it makes it so that assault players can't get recon kill streaks, and it enforces the need for assassin, which is going to be a little bit too overpowered unless they do something about it. I'm not sure what they could do. Maybe advanced UAVs could detect assassin. I'm not sure, but that's one of the little problems I see, but it's not going to be that big of a problem, I don't think. And if it is, it can be fixed pretty easily just by switching over some kill streaks or something. So you've got that, and then you've got the specialist kill streak, which is strike package, I mean, which is something that we have never seen before. You know, you can earn more perks and have up to all the perks in the game, and that really helps out with getting your pro perks because you're using like 6 perks at once. And then also, it's just kind of fun, and it encourages gun-on-gun gameplay, because, I mean, you aren't having this big kill streak that's, you know, letting you kill people at will. You've got to use your gun, even though you might have a little advantage with all those perks. Now, let's go on to new kill streaks. There are a ton of new kill streaks in this game, and things that we have never seen before. You can drive a robot around and shoot people. You can fly a mini helicopter around and tag people for your teammates. You can get up in a Reaper and launch Predator missiles down that you can control, which is awesome. So there's a lot of new kill streaks. There's some returning ones like the AC-130 or the Pavlo or whatever. But in general, the kill streaks are just a lot of fun. It's got some new stuff we've never seen before. It's got some old favorites, and you can't complain with that. Now, talking about new stuff, new game modes. There's been a lot of new game modes that have been introduced. There's Kill Confirmed, which is totally new, totally cool, kind of from Crysis, but it's cool to see it in Call of Duty. But then there's also Team Defender, which is something pretty cool that I'm looking forward to playing. And then also, they made it so that you can create your own custom game modes in private matches, like they have Gun Game, they have one in the chamber and stuff. But you can completely customize your own game mode, set up all the rules, set up up, you know, all the spawns and kind of loadouts you can use and stuff like that. And then if your game type or your game mode is good enough and the community likes it enough, it could be put into the live playlists where everyone can play it. So that's pretty cool. Thousands of people would be playing your game mode, and that really opens the door to, well, if someone has a really good idea for a game mode, boom, there we go. We have a whole new game mode in Call of Duty that we've never seen before, and we can play all the time, and it really keeps the game fresh, and it's going to keep the game evolving throughout its next year of a life cycle. Now, another thing they've added is the Prestige Shop, which is something pretty cool. It kind of entices you to Prestige rather than just giving you custom classes. It can tell you, hey, you can get double XP. Hey, you can have this gun forever. If you like to Prestige, but you really like this certain gun or this certain perk, unlock it now. Don't worry about it. You'll always have it. It doesn't matter what level you are, and just keep prestiging. And that's pretty cool. That's something we've never seen before. Also, there's Call of Duty Elite, which Elite is something that I am very, very excited for, and you guys need to be excited for too. I've noticed there is a lot of hate in the community about Call of Duty Elite because a lot of people think it's only a paid service. That is not the case, guys. The base service of Call of Duty Elite is free. You can see your heat maps. You can join groups. You can do all this kind of stuff for free. If you pay, it's going to save you money if you plan on buying the map packs. Because if you buy Elite for $50, that means you get all the map packs for free, which is going to save you $10 because all the map packs would cost $60. Also, if you buy Elite, you get entrance into tournaments where you can win swag, you can win money, you can do all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, Elite is such a good thing, guys. You do not need to hate on it. And if you possibly can, make sure you get it. It is totally worth it. I understand $100 or $110, whatever it comes out to, might be a little much for a game, but Call of Duty Elite is definitely worth it, and you guys will like it in the long run. And then one last thing I wanted to talk about was the Spec Ops mode that we have in Modern Warfare 3 that's split up. There's a mission mode, kind of like in Modern Warfare 2. It's kind of like co-op campaign. And then there's also the survival mode, which is kind of like the Zombies edition Modern Warfare 3. You know, it's the Zombies mode of Modern Warfare 3. So there's been so many new things added to this game. And, you know, I'm not saying it's perfect. You know, like I said, there are some flaws, and I'm sure more will come out once everyone gets the game. But I think for the most part, this is going to be a great game. There's so many different ways to play it, so many different ways to rank up, and you know, it's not just this one straight path you go down. You can go down a bunch of different paths, you know, do whatever you want to do, and kind of customize your experience. So I think this is going to be an awesome game, guys. I really think you all are going to enjoy it, and don't listen to other people. Don't even listen to me. Wait until you actually play the game to develop an opinion, but my opinion, this game is going to rock my socks off, and I cannot wait to play it for the next year. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you want to check out one of the two videos on screen, feel free to do so. I cannot wait to give you guys Modern Warfare 3 videos November 8th. Get ready, baby. Your sub box is mine. Anyway, guys, I'll see you later. Peace.